Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Today is the very first day of the Shabby Spring Collection Hop. This is a hop that we're hosting, myself as well as Mom to Create, and we've gathered a group of awesome crafters that are going to be sharing with you guys every single Sunday from here to May the 13th their awesome creations. And some of the crafters that are in here is Mom to Create as well as myself. We also have Kateri Burnett. We have Judy Evans Parker, Crafting with Barbie DA, Thelma's Creations and more, Boricua's Crafting 100, Jimmy Lani's Creation, Teresa's Creations, Happily Ella After, and Nada's Creation. I will have the links to all of these awesome ladies down below. And yes, you guys, I'm so super excited. Mom to Create as well as myself, we've been kind of working on this project for quite some time. We've had several months actually that we've been kind of going over details and figuring out what projects to include, what projects not to include. So we've this is definitely a labor of love, and we're super excited to be bringing this hop to you guys. We've been loving creating all of these different hops, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying, all the different hops that we've been putting together throughout the past couple of months. This is definitely something that we enjoy doing, and we love just seeing the creation and the creativity of everybody that gets involved. So thank you all so much for that. Please go and hop along to all of these wonderful ladies' channels and check out their videos. And if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to their channels and show them some YouTube love. You guys know that these projects, they take time to create, they take time to film, they take time to edit, and it definitely also takes time to respond to everybody and just, all the interaction that happens, here on YouTube. So we so greatly appreciate your support and all your positive feedbacks. So with that being said, you guys, yes, let's begin. Alright, you guys, and without further ado, I wanted to share with you all the mask that I created. This is a Dollar Tree mask, and I've painted it. I painted the back in pink, and pretty much what I did is I removed this was a glitter mask and it had some trim around it that I didn't really care for too much, so I removed that. And then what I ended up doing is I gessoed the entire mask. It was originally black, and I gessoed the entire mask, and then once that dried, I did some stenciling on there, and I used this Dollar Tree stencil right here with some butterflies, and I added some texture to the mask by stenciling here around the edges and under the eye and kind of over the eye, and I did the same on both sides. And then what I did is that I painted, once I had all my stenciling done on here, I used some Deco Art paints to kind of get the right shade of pink that I wanted. And how I achieved this was by dabbing on some Wild Rose, some Cherry Blossom Pink, and then kind of blending and smoothing those colors out with some Antique White. And oops, I got a pearl stuck on there. Between these three colors, I was able to just get the perfect shade of pink that I kind of wanted. They kind of complemented well with the other pink elements that I was going to be adding onto this mask. And I added some roses here on the side. What you have here, this little design that I added here, they're pink hexies, which are like glitter, but they're like a hexagonal shape. I think that's how you say that word. And then pretty much I made it so that it kind of looks like little eyelashes coming up, and I kind of overlaid that even over some of the stenciling that I had done throughout this mask. At the end of this video, I'm going to include some pictures, some close-ups in case you guys want to check that out, so that you can see a little bit more close up, exactly what it is that I did here. So along the bottom of this mask, I went ahead and added some flat back pearls, and then I alternated the size between large and small, and kind of did that, and then took like the medium size right along here, and then the really smallest one that I had right along the nose bridge, and did the same thing on the other side of the mask. And then here on the top, I added the three of the largest ones that I had, and then again some small ones, and then another large one here at the end. And I really did like the way that this mask came out. I wanted to do so much with it, but my I guess the items that I have that are pink are in somewhat of a limited supply. And so I didn't want to put it all into this one project and then fall short. So I kind of did minimalize it a little bit, and I just went more for the textured look and just more on, you know, just adding the focal elements here and not so much on the decorating and adding, you know, so much of the extra like lace and stuff like that to make it really, really super shabby. But I think I added just enough where it still maintains, you know, it still maintains its look of being a mask without being too overwhelming. Um, and so what I did is that I added some trim here, and this has like a little satin and then some lace here, and this is like a almost like an antique white kind of color, like it almost looked like the same color as the paint. So I thought that that was kind of perfect for that. And then these pink roses look beautiful on here. Like it just complements the pinks that I have going on so well. Because since I do have multiple shades of pink, you know, it kind of brings up some of the other colors, and then the hexes actually bring up some of the other pinks. So overall, I think I did a you know, a pretty good job. This is my very first time, you guys, altering a mask, so don't be too hard on me. And shabby chic is something that I'm still kind of, you know, struggling with a little bit and working through. I'm really, really loving it and really liking it because, you know, I really do love these colors. But for the most part, I'm usually somewhere more on the antique side, more on the darker tones. So coming into such a light, you know, a light palette, a muted color palette was not the easiest thing to transition into. But I think I did okay. And so I added some feathers here, and these are some white feathers, and these are from Michaels, and they're dipped, they have gold tips, like it's dipped in gold paint at the end. They came like that. And then here I added some tulle, and then I just distressed the tulle and stretched the tulle out to just give it some texture on the ends, so it doesn't look like, you know, just like flat, so that it gives it a little bit more texture and dimension. And then these things are all kind of tucked in the back, so pretty much I'm holding these feathers in here by adding the tulle, and also I'm holding the little handle that I created, which is pretty much just a skewer. And what I did is that I painted the skewer, and then I wrapped some of this golden pink trim around it, which has like some fun fibers or some fuzzy fibers and gold around it. And then at the bottom I just added this really, really big white pearl, which is a bead. And that's pretty much what I did to create this mask. And as far as the gold and stuff like that, what I did is that I added some Gold Rush and Dazzling, not in Dazzling, I keep confusing those two, and Metallic Luster, which is um, the wax paint that Deco Art has. I do apologize for any background noise, you guys. Household is very active over the weekends. And then here I also used some white frost, which I added that mainly here to give like the nose bridge, that highlight. You know how we always kind of highlight that area. I know like when I draw, when I paint, I always highlight the nose area and like that center piece of the center part of the forehead and the nose. So I did the same thing because that's the mixed media brain in me, you know, taking over. And then I did the same thing with the white frost. And yes, you guys, I really do like how this came out. Let me know what you guys think. This is going to be added onto my shabby chic collection because definitely going to be creating a space in my living room where I'm going to be displaying all of my shabby chic projects. Because let me tell you something, you guys, this is just the beginning. This is just like the beginning of this collection. We're gonna have so many awesome projects coming, you guys. You're gonna be so like OMG. And yes, it's gonna be so cool. You'll definitely want to tune in every Sunday and check us out. In the meanwhile, so that you don't miss a beat, hit that bell. That'll let you know every time that we create a video. Definitely go and check out the links. I'm going to leave them in the description area down below. And subscribe to all the wonderful ladies in this hop. That way you won't miss a video when they come out on Sundays. And any of the other amazing projects that they, you know, send out during the week as well. And show them some love and some support, you guys. You know, this is not, you know, this is definitely something that was out of most of our comfort zones. And we tried our best. And we hope that you enjoy and that you like it. And definitely, you know, show us by giving us a thumbs up and definitely leaving that comment down below. That's very much appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. And yes, you guys, on to the next one.